All together now. Ready, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diane. Happy birthday to you.
Now that was good.
That was really beautiful. That was really beautiful. What we could do now is I could put it on speaker mode, like Julie was suggesting. And if you would like to say a few words to Diane about how she's impacted your life in any way, and keep it down to 1.5 minutes or so.
Let me talk to them.
That will be just really special. Bud, do you want to be first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been so grateful for that doing my music and letting me conduct even sometimes. So that was a wonderful experience.
Okay, let me know next time what you're going to do.
What I'm going to do next.
Yeah, what you're going to conduct.
Oh, I'm not conducting anything anymore. My Parkinson's wouldn't let me. I'd fall over and
The
my hands
music
off.
would be very busy.
What's that?
The music would be very busy as you're conducting.
Yes, that's right. I'm trying now to get copies of it clean so I can send them to the publisher and see if a publisher will take them. I don't know if they will, but I'm having all kinds of computer problems.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you're doing really well. So I'm really glad. We're going to do the concert down in San Diego, and we have to leave pretty soon. So I probably won't be here much longer. But I'm so glad to see you. Although I can't see you right now. I don't know why not.
Well, Lori, I'd like to share very briefly.
okay.
This is Daphne. Diane inspired me as my colleague at Center Street School, and we taught together for at least 30 years, and we have birthdays just a couple of days apart, so we always celebrate together as well. And she brought ETM to me and definitely changed my teaching forever. In fact, Diane, I just did an ETM little Empower workshop with the teachers at Center Street in Richmond, and had about maybe 25 or 30 teachers who came in, and we sang and played together. So I cherish our friendship and just want to wish you all the best, and looking forward to visiting again soon, and happy birthday.
Thank you so much. And thank you for your testimonial. So
That's great. Who?
I'd like to say something.
Okay.
Hi, Diane, it's Megan.
Megan, hi. I thought that was you.
It's me. How are you? You look wonderful.
I'm wonderful.
Good. Fantastic. Listen, I just wanted to reminisce for a second. The first time I think I ever saw you conduct was at El Segundo. I was with Jane and I was 4. No, I was late teens, right? And we traveled together in the Jane Hardister Singers, did concerts. You were a part of my, yep. The Purple Lady, do you remember the Purple Lady that we stayed with in Wales?
Uh-huh.
Her whole house is purple. And we had so much fun doing that. And we sang for the Queen of England, the late Queen. Anyway, we had a lot of good experiences, and well, you've always been a part of my musical life, as it turns out. And then culminating, of course, in South Bay Children's Chorus, where we got to work together for a little bit. And I appreciate you, and I love you dearly, and I miss having our lunches at BBC.
Yay. And you must come up to see me and we'll go to eat at, what's the name of the
Monte
restaurant?
Pancho.
Monte Pancho.
Perfect.
It's the best Mexican restaurant in the area.
Sounds great. I'd love to.
Okay, so let's do it soon. Get your
We'll plan on
calendar
it.
ready.
Got you. Will do. Love you.
Love you too. And I'm so glad to finally connect with you because it's been a while since we've connected. Zoe,
Hi, Diane.
it's good to
Uh,
see you.
So good to see you too. You look so beautiful.
Wow.
It's
You
so
look-
wonderful. Your face.
You look wonderful.
Yeah, I'm in the car right now. This is my wife, Sophia.
Hi, Sophia. I hope to see you in person one of these
Yes,
months.
we just talking about how much we want to come visit you.
Good.
Yeah. I just want to really quickly say, I truly believe you are an influential person in my entire life. I think I met you when I was 8 years old, and to this day now, everything that I do is a reflection of what I learned from you. I am teaching choir at the high school and middle school level, and I don't think a single day goes by when I don't think of something that you taught me. So I really will never have enough words to thank you for everything you've done for me. I love you
Thank you. I love you too.
so much.
Mm.
I'm
Well, I'd like
definitely
to.
Jessie, hi.
I'd like to say something to Diane. First met you when I was 9 years old as a charter member of the South Bay Children's Choir. And I would just like to thank you so much for the family that you created among all of us, and the friends that I made, some of them I still am in touch with and talk to. And I just felt like it was just such a great experience to have the music, but then to also have such great connections with all of us, and like how close we all got singing together twice a week for all those years. And the music too, it was like I've sung in many professional choirs, but I never sang in a better choir than the children's choir, to be honest, in the sense that it was like there was so much attention to detail, and it was so great the way that you conducted, and you never like let anything slide, just made sure that we all had it so perfect that it was never, I think I never had quite as satisfying a choir experience after that, because there was never that same level of like everybody coming together and making sure that we all had everything, exactly as we wanted it. So I just feel like you were such a master at getting us all to come together and create the most beautiful music that we could.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Recording in progress.
Diane, Kevin. I'm trying to remember when we first met, but it might have been on my freshman year of high school, but it might have been if you came to the junior high before that. And the music lessons in high school and the shows afterwards and everything and the private lessons with you. And you just helped me grow and appreciate musicianship and musicality, and made me really work on my voice, which, by the way, everyone never got really that good, because that's just never was going to happen with me. No shade on Diane. She worked as hard as she could. But I just so loved not just doing the shows and working alongside of you, but then developing a friendship with you that far outlasted the shows that we worked on together. And I just treasure the lunches and the dinners that we had with Steve and Tony and Laura, and how that friendship has lasted. Oh, shoot, like it's almost 50 years, I think, over 50 years since I met you. So I just think of you so fondly, and you're such a lovely person, and so responsible for so many of the good things in my life that I experienced. And so thank you for that, and I love you very much.
Thank you, and I love you too, and I'm so glad to finally see you.
Thank you. Well, I'm always down for a margarita.
Do you like Mexican food?
Oh, yeah.
Head up toward Camarillo.
I'm gonna make a
You,
trip.
you thought it was a particularly good guacamole too. I remember your
Yes, I did.
commenting throughout the meal on how good the guacamole was.
Basically speaking my love language, so.
Hi, Diane. I'm gonna, maybe I can go next while Noelle is in a happy spot right now. Can you hear me okay?
I sure can.
Okay, yeah. So hi, Dan. It's Taylor Takagi. Now it's Taylor Jostinger, but Takagi's still part of my name, always. Yeah, I first met you when I was 5 years old, so you feel very much like family to me. And you have been so significant in not just my life, but my brother's life. Bo, who's about almost 5 years younger than me, and you were also his first music teacher. You were my first music teacher, my brother's first music teacher. And then choir just played such a humongous role for our entire family. So my mom, Nomel, and my dad, Max, too. It was an entire family kind of activity. And so like not only with El Segundo, Sunrise Street children, the elementary school there, which you were my music teacher, but you were also my music teacher through South Bay Children's Choir, our choral director, and that impacted my life so significantly, both through elementary school and through choir. And so I just want to thank you for the impact you have made in my life and my family's life, and all the things that you have taught me. I am now like teaching Noelle, who is 6 months old, and she's my first baby. And so I'm almost like reliving kind of my youth, teaching her all the way you started teaching me as a child, how to introduce music. And so I have and kind of what Jesse was saying, who's a dear friend of mine as well, like choir has the children's choir was so significant. It created these lifelong friendships. So not only did you impact my life through music, but you impacted my life with all these like wonderful that choir brought. And I actually think I saw Leave too, and she's a lifelong friend as well. And yeah, it's so I just want to thank you so much. And I have so many fond memories of you and choir and school. And yeah, me and my entire family, we love you. And we wish you only the best for your birthday.
Thank you so much. Make sure that Leave gets on our next mailing list.
Okay, Leave, are you there? Do you want to?
Oh, I'm here, my dear.
Do you want to talk?
Sure. I would love to talk about one of my absolute favorite people. Oh, my dear. I'm gonna start crying. When I joined choir, I didn't know that I would find not just a love of music and a love of people, but I would also find my family. You, Taylor, Carrie, I consider you my family. And you taught me not just how to sing, you taught me how to be a better person and what kind of person I wanted to be, to myself, to the people around me. And you showed me that there are just absolutely amazing people in this world. And I love you so very much, forever. And I hope you're having just the best birthday.
Thank you. I think I am having it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for just jumping in without having any time to prepare.
For you, always.
Who's next?
That's somebody with their hand raised, yeah.
Just jump in.
Jump on in if you
The
haven't.
minute you say a word, you're going to be on camera. So
Yeah.
Well, I'm
You're on
thrilled.
mute. You're on mute.
No, we're here. Okay, Ellen.
Well, I'm just thrilled to see you, Diane, and so many of the people who love you. But there are many more. Lori couldn't reach everybody, and this would go on for 3 days, I think. But I mean, so many people, part of your fan club, how you, with your kindness, your ingenuity, you can pull out the best from everybody. And I learned so much from you. I mean, I had the love of kids beforehand, but you just knew how to communicate with them. And it was just an honor to be in your presence. And I thank you for everything. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you, Ellen, very much. I think we should put a sign on the front door saying, walk in, go up the stairs, turn left, and you're going to be in the TV room.
The Zoom birthday party.
Yeah.
Well, everybody seemed to make it okay. They're doing.
Well, everybody who's here seemed to make it okay, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering about people who aren't here who never made it.
Yeah, we gave good directions, Diane. If they can make it, they'll be here. Yeah. Who's next?
I'm next.
Okay.
Hi, Diane. It's Julie.
Julie, I haven't seen you in a while. It's good
I
to see you.
know. It is so much fun being here with you and listening to Mexican food about Mexican food. And, I was just like someone else was mentioning when they first met you, and I met you when Brianna was 9 years old. And I remember going out to lunch, probably CPK, with you and Taryn, and learning more about South Bay Children's Choir. And that was like in 2006 or 7. Does that sound right? It was a while ago. And then I was just reminiscing all the times you and I would go to conferences, and I had so much fun always talking to you about your life, traveling around the world, and your business, and then going to conferences and concerts with you where we would like rehash what we heard and why music was so inspirational and what a choral director did to bring out certain elements. And I just always love those conversations with you, Diane. And I'm sure many of us, if not all of us, would say we're not the same people if you weren't in our lives, teaching us and mentoring us in so many different ways. And the children's choir is doing really well. We had a rehearsal yesterday, and Jake did this piece called Shalom, and I was just like bawling. And this was just a rehearsal. And this is all because of you. You started this choir, and the impact that you have on so many more children that will never necessarily meet you, but we definitely always tell the kids about you and Dr. Jane Hardister, and how they are a part of a huge legacy. So our concert is next weekend on Saturday and Sunday, and so we will definitely be thinking about you.
What time?
At what time? At 3:00, and we'll make sure that you get a video of it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you so much for your huge impact on my life. And I appreciate you so, so much. I love you so much too.
Where is the concert?
Oh, at El Camino College.
In the Marcy?
Actually, we're doing it in the campus theater.
That's a good theater.
I know, I'm really excited because it's so much more intimate. It's going to be a breath of fresh air. Oh, we're also doing Christmas Eve at the Music Center this year.
Good.
So we're keeping up that tradition that you started. And last summer we went to London and saw Henry Leck and David Flood. So they definitely said hello. So the choir's been doing really, really well.
And thank you to you and the other teachers that are carrying on the legacy.
It's like, how can we not? It's a precious gift you gave to us.
Oh, that's nice.
That's so sweet. Janine, are you able to?
I think if you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good. I had to exit and change something in my settings, so here I am. Hi, Diane.
Hi, this is my sister Jeannie.
Yes, and so I have that wonderful different perspective from anybody who has spoken so far, because you were my sister who I admired. You can see why. Everybody knows why, and how lucky I was to that you be my sister. You have actually important parts of my life, certain times where you have just, well, always listened and when we've had a heart to heart, you have always shared really wise and good guidance, or else just listened and listened. So from my heart to yours, I sure love you, and you have made an influence in my life, of course. And I just, yeah, can't say all the words, but love you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I love you too. And as I hear all of you talk, I'm thinking, these are always things that I would like to say to Dr. Jane, because she was the one that I followed.
Mm-hmm. You
And
did. She knew.
I don't think she did.
I definitely think she did, Diane.
You do?
I
Oh,
do.
she definitely
I do think she did.
She knew.
Yep.
She knew how much you meant to her, and she meant a whole lot to you too. So you guys are a great team and great friends for a long time. She knew. She knows now.
That's true. I keep forgetting. Thank you, Jane.
Well, hi, Diane. This is Linda, your neighbor.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
I'm so happy to see you. And I'll tell you, I really miss you over here. It's really funny. I've been here 23 years. And within, I guess, the last couple years or so, Diane and I started going out. And we went to see Hamilton. We went to Cirque du Soleil. I don't remember which theme. It was about bugs. Yeah, and insects. And we went to the where that staplescrypto.com is. So we went to a theater there, and then we started going out to eat, and it was so much fun. So I'm looking forward to coming up there, and so we can continue eating and spending time together. But many of you have known Diane much longer than I have. But I remember when I first moved here, and I was on the board with Diane. And even at the last meeting that we participated in here in my place, we got online. And, I'm just so, I guess when I get fired up, I'm so fiery. And Diane is so, I've watched her throughout the years be so calm and listen to what everybody says. And she comments and just so classy. And I never told her that, but I always admired that about her. We served on the board several times. And I really miss your smile. And I'm glad that we spent time together. And it's not over. So just give me some time to get up there to be with you. So you are just so pleasant and such a joy. And I'm glad you're my friend. And I love you very much.
Thank you. And I feel the same way.
Oh, nice.
And you make us sound so far away when you keep saying, I look forward to getting up there, because it's right next door.
Yeah.
You just step out of your living room
Yes.
door and turn left,
And that's it.
and you're already at my door.
Yes. Yes.
So it's an easy trek to make.
Yes. Yes. And
And
you have so many people that love you, my goodness. You know, at first I thought Diane was here by herself. And she said, oh no, I know people and I have family here. And I said, oh, okay, that's good. You have more family here, way more than I do. But you know, wherever I go, I try to make family, you know. And but I really I'm really glad to see your face and see your smile. And you look so great. Yeah.
thank you, Linda.
Oh, you're welcome.
Who wants to be next?
I want to say hi to Maisie, because Maisie's not jumping in here and saying anything. And Maisie, what's ever happened? Because we used to see each other all the time and have wonderful meals together. And
Miss you, Diane. Seems so far away. I've had all these issues remodeling my backyard, so I couldn't come because I had workers come and not show up and come and not show up. I was never able to plan my days. But you look wonderful, Diane.
so do
So happy.
you. So
Thank
do you.
Yeah, life is good. The neighborhood is the same. I miss going out to getting lemon meringue pie with you.
And you haven't even been to, what is it?
Money Pancho.
Money Pancho's yet.
Oh, no, I have not. No margarita no, I have not.
So you have that to look forward to.
Okay. All right. You look wonderful. Hair looks good.
Thank you. I
Skinny.
had it cut yesterday, actually. I don't know what it looks like right now, but
Looks beautiful. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
it was my mother who told me a few days before that you really ought to have your hair cut before the Zoom party.
Yeah.
That's okay. Remember your red lipstick?
What?
Remember your red lipstick?
Yeah. Is it red
Oh.
enough now?
It is red enough. Remember one time before a choir show you didn't have red lipstick? I loaned you my lipstick. I gave you my lipstick. Then I bought you a new tube. And
You
you
did.
loved it because it never washed off, that lipstick.
It's true.
Yeah. It's nice to see you, Diane. I'm so happy to see you're well and adjusted, to see your friendly face.
Thank you. Thank you. All I need to do is just pound down the wall 3 times and you'll know that's me.
Okay.
Just pow, pow, pow. And then just pop your head in and say, hi, Diane. I got
Okay.
your message and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Will do. I saw a painting you did. Lori showed me you took a painting class and you're painting flowers in a vase.
It was flowers next to a pumpkin.
Oh, a pumpkin. So how's that going? Have you painted more? What?
Yeah, I painted 2 more paintings.
Mm-hmm.
They have a very nice, wonderful teacher for beginners.
Uh-huh.
And so I do that on Thursday afternoons. Enjoy it very much.
Cool.
That's good. You'll have an art display in your room.
Yeah, I guess I will. One of these months or whatever.
Do you get to listen to any music? What music do you listen to these days?
I've developed an appreciation for Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
At
why
the
is
time, I was never all that super crazy about Frank Sinatra, and now I just absolutely love him.
He has good timing.
I have a friend who says technically he's an absolute abomination and therefore he can't listen to him. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, he's Frank Sinatra. He slays every song he sings.
Yeah, he comes in just after. He stretches it out.
Well, that's true. I love him anyway.
Yeah.
Have you heard the duets albums that he made back in the early 90s? You listen to
Yeah.
those? So good. Like, it's like Bono and Barbra Streisand and Julio and Enrique Iglesias, like a really great bunch of artists in really kind of fun, somewhat traditional arrangements of a song, but also kind of new punched up arrangements. You probably, if you don't know it, you would love it.
Oh, I'd
It's
like
good.
to hear it. And also, I think I grew to appreciate him more because in England, they're just as nutty about him as the most nutty person here.
Mm.
It's like he's on TV all the time, doing reruns and everything. He's just really appreciated.
Is there anybody, Miriam, have you spoken yet?
Not yet.
Would you like to?
Yeah.
Joe?
Hi, Diane.
Hi.
Happy birthday, Diane.
Hi.
Yeah, you see those champagne glasses from the 5 of us? It's for you. Our toast to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
Yeah,
you,
we
thank
wish we
you.
could be there. We will visit you soon. You know, we've just been very busy with a lot of things. But, you know, once we have the Christmas break going, we will be going there again to see you. And we
That'll be
want to
wonderful.
thank you.
I still have the champagne you gave me. It's sitting there waiting for you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, we want to thank you for your friendship and love. So we met you first when Erin was in 3rd grade. She was 8 years old, and you know, we've never stopped loving being with South Bay Children's Choir and with you. And it went beyond when Erin graduated. She's gone. We were empty nesting, and we still could maintain our friendship with you. So we're very grateful for that. You've become a family. You
I
and Lori.
appreciate that.
Yeah, and Lori too. So we're glad we met Lori and Tim, and you know, we like hanging out with you guys.
Thank
So
you.
Diane, you look so good. You've come a long way. You ready to move back or? Well, first, I think we have to have that lunch at Manny Pancho's. Is that?
Manny Pancho.
There we go. Have a margarita.
Yeah, or the kitty corner from El Camino. Remember that Mediterranean place that we love to eat at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that shopping mall is down for renovation.
Oh, they are? Well, I thought they were open even if there was renovation going on.
Oh, I didn't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's good then. I was
Yeah, they're
feeling
just
bad for all
renovating
those-
the facade. Yeah.
I see. That's good.
So we're also planning to watch SBCC next week.
Yeah, we'll be there, Julie, to watch the
Julie,
concert.
see you, and good to see you, Macy.
Yeah, lots of
Ellen.
yeah, I see a lot of our
Zoe.
SBCC,
Yeah.
Nico.
Nico. Good to see you all.
Yeah.
I know. It's nice to see everyone's faces.
Yeah, it's great to see all of you.
Yeah, and we want to let you know, Dan, we love you very much.
And Lori, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for putting
Oh, you're
this
so
together,
welcome.
Lori.
I don't think
Thank you,
everybody's
Lori.
gotten a chance yet to, is there some other people that want to say something to Diane?
I'd like to at some point.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sharon.
Oh, you can. Okay. All right. Yeah, Diane, I'm really bad at doing these because I always get self-conscious, but I want you to have it so you have it on videotape, and yeah, I just want you to have it. But I just want to tell you thank you for everything too, and that you changed my life for the good for years and years, you know. And I mean, I didn't get the honor of being your student in the traditional sense, but I was definitely your student because I came to you as a beginning teacher, and you really formed my teaching from the beginning. And so you and Bud and Megan and Ellen, the whole staff, Julie, you know, so many of you, but Diane, you were the heart of that. And I just remember all our lunches after rehearsal, and you know, getting things organized and thinking about things, and like Julie said, conferences, and watching you. I remember watching you, you know, perform at ACDA, and you know how magical that was. Just so many things. But then beyond the music, you know, other people have said this too, just the person you are is just, you're beautiful, and you've touched so many lives, including mine. So you're gonna make me cry if you look like that. But I want you to know that. I really do. Because I mean, and not just through me, but through everybody who you've influenced. I mean, you know, you think about all these other people who have gone into other musical things, especially teaching, and how much of you has been shared through so many people. I mean, I think all my students at my school certainly benefited from everything I learned from you. And I don't know that you could ever quantify the reach that you've had for good in this world. So I want to tell you that. Love you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Taryn. Is there somebody else who hasn't spoken that wants to speak a message to Diane? I see Carla.
I want to
go ahead.
I want to say you are my Sagittarian sister. You know, my birthday is on Wednesday. I miss you as my neighbor of Buffy. You're an amazing, wonderful neighbor to have. We had a lot of great times at Fairview Gardens, and I miss you greatly, and happy birthday. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Diane, I have to head out, but I just wanted to say one more time how much I love you. Thank you so much for everything, and I will see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you for being instrumental in getting this going.
What a special birthday. This is quite a party. You're going to have a recording of it.
Yep. Lois, did you want to say something?
Well, first of all, I want to say that Christy was going to be here, but she is in bed shivering with COVID and maybe flu. Her husband had COVID and her son had tested positive for influenza A, both at the same time. So she now has COVID for sure and maybe flu at the same time. So she's really sick right now. So sorry she couldn't be here. But I remember when she was little and we were driving, it was the four of us and Diane, and we drove back from Big Bear together. And afterwards, Christy said, the conversation is always so interesting when Diane is there. So I know you really influenced her life too, and Beth, of course. And I think you were the last family member of Les's that I met. And whenever the other family members would speak of you with such love and admiration. I knew you were a real special person before I actually met you. So, and I remember that I'm a student of Diane's as well, because she gave me and Les singing lessons for several years. Every Monday night we drove to Diane's and she gave us singing lessons, and I learned so much. It was fantastic. And when Les passed, Diane called me like every night for a while, and we just had the longest, best conversations about everything. It was so heartwarming and loving of her to do that. So love you, Diane. You're very special.
I love you too. And you are my sister too.
Yes. Yes.
Who's next?
I'll talk. I gotta follow those wonderful women.
We can't see your picture, Colby. Colby, we can't see. We can't see your picture. There we go. Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, she's got to blow her nose because she's got the Simon's gene of being able to cry really easily. There she goes. So I'm very lucky that I get to have such fabulous relatives, and 3 of my aunts on this call right now. And I was lucky enough my whole life to get to call Diane Aunt Diane. And it was when I was little, she made it always a point to make me not feel like I was little. I was grown up, and she would take me to grown up lunches, and I felt always so special. And I never doubted that she loved me. That was a very, very wonderful feeling to have as a kid, and that translated into my adulthood. And I am so grateful for your love in my life. And I love you very much.
Thank you. And I loved our lunches too.
There you go.
And I do think it interesting that a common theme that everybody had on this call was that they went to meals with you. You had a lot of meals in your lifetime.
Diane, would you like to say something? Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, so great to see both of you.
Here's Tyler. Do you see him?
Yes, he looks wonderful.
So he wanted to join here for you, but he's working on some projects. So right now he's busy. But I wanted to say a big thank you for your unbiased and unconditional love that you have given to all of us. And Tyler's still talking about you and your love, and you impacted him so much in his life. And through him, we became friends. And I remember you come over to our house for New Year's Day and some dinners, and we had so much endearing time together. And Tyler carries on those with him with those memories, and he'll never forget. And he still talks about you. Recently, he was home, and he was talking to some of the guests how much you impacted his life. So here goes. Deepest thank you. And you look great. We love you.
Thank you. I love both of you too. I remember coming over, and what was not an unusual situation, it was I came over and my car wasn't working. Steve immediately went down to the car and started working on it. And I followed him down, and he had me park in a slightly different area where he had more room to work. And he didn't finish that day, so he had to continue the next day. And then he had to continue the next day.
We had to find your key.
Oh, and you did find it, didn't you?
I think someone else found it.
I
but-
think it's Lori's husband, your brother-in-law found it.
Tim found it.
Tim, yes.
I forget where you found it.
Show a picture of Tim.
Yeah, you know what? We will bring everybody in a little bit. But he's over across the room. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in this room beside Diane, all of family.
Tim is
And we
still
wanna show-
finding things in my condo.
We do go up every once in a while and try to organize and find things and straighten up and bring things back she needs.
I'll mention the things that are missing that I don't know where they are, and he will be here for maybe as much as an hour. And before he leaves, he brings me handfuls of things of mine that he's found somewhere, maybe under my bed, maybe somewhere else, but he's good at finding things as well as fixing things. I appreciate everybody in my family so much, including the two of you.
Is there anybody else who hasn't spoken that wants to?
Nico, you haven't spoken. Hello, Miss Simons. Happy birthday.
Hi, Nico. Good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
So tell me as much as you can in the small amount of time that may be left you, how things are going and what you're doing. And
I had been performing. At the moment I'm not. I had a little incident a few months ago, so I'm kind of on a break right now. But oh my goodness, all these months I've had time to reflect, and a lot of the memories I remember when I was in South Bay Children's Choir and how wonderful it was. I think it was there that made me realize how much I love performing. It helped me bring out the best version of myself, and it was under your wing that I don't think I would not be pursuing a career in performing without you. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me all those opportunities. And I just want to tell you I love you very much, and thank you so much.
well, thank you so much.
Love you.
I think more people aren't jumping in because they don't like the idea of crying on television. And I don't blame you, but it's a gift to all of us if you just jump in and cry for us. Okay, Lori, it's your turn.
Okay, well, let's see. How are we going to do this? All right. Well, I have them. Oh, to keep it's off here, but it's not very much light.
Turn the computer.
I'll just turn the computer. No, because she never shows up. No, that one won't.
She'll show up for everyone else. It's just she doesn't.
Oh, she
show up
does?
when you're on the screen.
Okay. Let me
Can you
ask.
guys all see Nico?
Yes.
Okay, can you see me?
Oh, Laura, you look so nice.
Well, thank you.
If you can see Nico, raise your right hand.
Well, now it's on me. Now they're seeing me. Oh, there's a hand up. So I'm Lori. I am Diane's sister, and I am going to cry because I am in this family of criers. But yeah, so Diane and I have always been sweet sisters. She was 12 years older than I. So by the time I was 5, she was out of the house. So I didn't so much grow up with her. And I've kind of, you know, thought back, and she was kind of like a second mom in some ways, not really, but she was shepherding me a lot, in which I always really appreciated. I have to tell you, in this last year and a half, we have gotten so close. I am here every other day, and she is just one of my dearest friends now, because she's just such a gift, and she is so sweet. She is always thinking about somebody else, you know, and you know, if you're happy and you're comfortable and all that sort of stuff. But I just want to say I am so thankful and so grateful to you, Diane, for the gift of you. You have just been just my just my sweetest friend, and especially because we've just seen so much of each other in the last couple years. So yeah. Anyway, we love you. So I have Tim. Okay, Tim and my family are many of them are here. They're not all here, but would each person like to just pop in and come and sit in this chair? First, meet Tim. Tim is the magic key finder. This is here. Let me actually move this chair.
And so much more.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. That was, yeah, he is so much more. Okay, well, so.
Maybe Lori, you can take out your virtual background, so
Well, the
that
problem
way
is,
you're not ghosting.
well, I'm double hosting. I'm afraid I'll
No,
take
I'm
it
not
off.
Diane's.
Off of Diane's. Oh, off of Diane's. Oh, I can do that. I've got 2 virtual backgrounds going here. Let's see. Okay.
Turn it this way, we'll all see it once.
Oh man, my face is red. Oh my goodness, all that crying. Oh, here is the family.
Hey.
Yeah. So Tim, you want to say a couple words?
Okay. Well, the last year and a half has allowed me to get to know Diane a lot better too. Having, oh good, I'm alive. And her smile, her sense of humor, it's just been amazing to see more of it. We would get together at family time together, but too often some of the younger grandkids who were sort of noisy would keep her from saying too much. But now been able to hear her more and hear her great heart for loving people, and it's been wonderful to get to know her better during this time.
Yeah.
I will hop in. Hi, Aunt Diane. I didn't see you when I came in, but I'm here now.
Hi.
Lauren.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, my pleasure. One of the things I love about you is how you ask very thoughtful questions. You can tell, you can see the wheels in your brain turning as you, you know, ponder, you know, the ideas and things. And you always just ask really poignant and thoughtful questions. And that's, I think, you know, someone mentioned how conversations are always interesting. It was Christy. I think conversations are always interesting with you, and that's because you're always taking the conversation into a direction that maybe someone else hadn't thought of. So that's one of the things I like about you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We have this tradition in our family. Every person's birthday, we all go around the room and say what we like about the other person. So this is just, we're just carrying on our family tradition.
We'll hop in. I'm Amy. I have the pleasure of calling Aunt Diane an aunt as well. And this is my daughter, Alexandra. And we just love being so close to you that we get to see you more often now too. And you've been such a wonderful influence of music in my life as well. And really given me a love for good music and correct singing and those things, of course. And I also really appreciate your humor. You are just fun to be with your knowledge, but also just your humor. It's fun to have our family humor where we can really enjoy each other, and even in sometimes harder situations, even just have a good joke once in a while too, to lighten it a little bit. So Alexandra also loves coming to see you, and I love how you love to include her as well. And even as we got on, she let Alexandra help her her lipstick on to make her ready for her show here. But we just love you so much too. So glad to celebrate with you.
Thank you.
Did you want to say hi, Alexandra? No, okay, that's good.
Hi, Aunt Diane. I'm Andrea. We snuck in after this started too, so I don't know if you saw us either. And Ava, my daughter.
Who made the cake?
Yes. I also have the privilege to call you Aunt. And I think one of the things that really has impacted me is how much of an encourager you are. And I just remember growing up and being interested in music as well. And I remember the times you sat down and just sight read a duet with me. One of the songs that I was playing, I didn't think it was very easy, but you didn't have any problem just sitting down and playing it with me.
You don't remember the composer?
Oh, it was it was a contemporary piece. And just you've always been so encouraging for whatever I wanted to pursue with music. I remember talking with you when I was thinking about going to UCLA, and you were just encouraging me as I was thinking about applying there. And so I'm just so thankful that you're my aunt, and for just the encouragement that you've given me all through the years in my life. Happy birthday.
Thank you. And I'm just so grateful for all of you as well.
And I want to say something too.
This is Andrea's daughter, Ava.
Hi. But I never saw you that much when I was younger because we lived kind of far away. But I was always so excited whenever Aunt Diane was coming for Thanksgiving or Christmas. It was always so fun to see you. And one thing I really love about you is that you're so intentional with what you're saying. Like, you think about it before you talk. You don't just say everything that comes to mind, but you always say, like, you're very thoughtful with what you say. And I think that's really cool. And I'm so happy that you're closer now and that we can see you more often. And happy birthday.
Thank you.
Is there anybody who didn't speak yet? Oh, Josh. Josh was in the corner. Come in.
Hi,
So
Diane. I snuck in with Lauren, so I didn't see you until just now, but
this is Lauren's husband, Josh.
so I just wanted to say that from the moment I met Diane, not only did we have interesting conversations, but we found we had a lot of shared interests. I would say one of the biggest ones is classic cinema, which we've had many good conversations about film and film history. And that's something that I grew up with. And it's the reason I'm here. It's the reason I came out to LA and the reason I ended up meeting Lauren. So it was really wonderful to be able to have those conversations with you and share our mutual love of storytelling and great films and also great film composers. And then I also have so many fond memories of going out to dinner with you and Lauren and I getting to share some time talking about the meal and talking about the food and talking about the wine and especially the desserts. And we never had trouble finding something to talk about, and we could talk for hours. So I just really do appreciate and I cherish that, and I'm glad we're still able to do that. So
Me too.
Did everybody get a chance to speak that wanted to speak?
No.
Oh, Colby.
Jolly Mobile.
Well, it's so nice to meet Diane's whole family. I've heard so many stories from all of you. And to finally meet you all and to have a face and a name and who you are.
There are a few missing, but this is, at least 8 of them. Yeah,
8 out of 30 some?
probably that's about the right number. You add Les's family and Janine's family and, yeah.
She meant of who's coming today.
Oh,
Joey, Sarah, and Kylie went to Miami this weekend because she was being interviewed for a song to a publisher. So I'm waiting to hear how that went.
they were going to where? Miami, Florida?
Yeah, as if there weren't plenty around here.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was a contact that she had gotten, and so the parents went with her. Joe and Sarah went with Kylie. So they're not back yet.
Huh, I want to hear about that.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think everybody that was burning to say something have said it. And we're now trying to think of what else to say.
So happy birthday. You're another year old today.
Put another candle on my birthday cake.
Cake.
Happy birthday, Diane.
Oh, you're so welcome. And thank you for making it happy.
Good. You get to dive into your cake now.
Diane, we just want to let you know too that those who said no in the Evite have messages for you. So maybe when you get a chance, you can read it. Yeah, Lori can show you all those messages for people who couldn't join us for Zoom today.
Yeah, I read some of them to her, but I don't know if I've read the latest. Let me see here.
Anyways,
Thank you.
All right. Bye, Diane. Goodbye, Lori. And
Bye,
so nice
Diane.
to see
Happy
the whole family.
birthday.
And heard about you over the years, and to be able to put faces to all those stories and everything that I've heard. And thank you for everybody for all
Happy
the
birthday.
care and love. And Diane, just know that we love you. And
Bye, Daphne.
Bye, Diane.
Bye, Daphne.
Bye.
Daphne.
Hi, Linda.
Daphne.
I texted you. Let's plan a visit with Diane.
Yes, we will. Yeah. The December birthdays.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Bye.
And on your Facebook page, Diane, you have a lot of birthday greetings too. So make
Oh,
sure you check that out.
we haven't looked at that for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
Well, you are well loved by a lot of people.
Love you. Happy birthday.
Diane, it's so good to see you. I miss you so much. I really do. And we've had so many incredible times together. So I'm looking forward to getting out there and having a margarita and hashing through some of them.
Yeah, and I'm thinking have forgotten all the things I wanted to say to you.
Oh, okay, thanks. No.
You have to think of them and write them down, so when you talk to them again, you'll have them.
Yeah, and I think just being together and hanging out will bring up a lot of memories and a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I love that picture. Who are,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so who are the ones on the left? Well,
Me and then Laura Cleary, our dear, dear, dear Laura Cleary.
okay.
Every day. And Diane and Steve Fisher.
Okay, I remember Steve.
So Steve and I were friends since junior high.
Wow.
And Laura, I met through doing The Sound of Music, which Diane was our musical director on. And
I remember that. What year did you graduate?
I left El Segundo and moved to Ohio. So I graduated in 72 because I skipped my senior year. But then I
Okay.
went back to El Segundo after college and did a bunch of shows there with Steve directing and Diane musical directing, sometimes Mark Fitch musical directing. And I took lessons from Diane for, I don't know, 5 years, maybe 4 or 5 years.
Mm.
And achieved probably one of my major goals, which was just to be able to sing live in front of people, because I was always terrified of that. I got me to that point, and not sure how good I was, but I got to that point under Diane's coaching. It was extraordinary. It was a great thing for me.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So, and then, like I said earlier, just becoming friends and having annual lunches with Diane and Steve and Lori, and just laughing and gabbing, and a little bit of gossip, but just a lot of laughing and sharing stories is just so great.
So we should get together twice a year instead of once every 2 years.
I was thinking the same thing, if people want to. I could arrange a Zoom in another 6 months just to chat.
Very wonderful.
That sounds good.
I can get up and see you. Diane, I assume you're up there all through the holidays. Like, that's where you're living now, right?
Yeah, I'm up here almost all the time.
Mhm.
I hardly ever leave my apartment.
All right. Well,
We're in Camarillo,
Right.
close to the freeway. Well, a couple miles from the freeway.
Awesome. Yeah, I got the address. Thank you so much, because I didn't have it before. So that's great.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'd love to come up.
Yeah. Anybody that would love to come up, you're hereby and receiving an invitation.
Kevin, just give us a shorthand list of some of your professional achievements. What movies you've been in or worked on.
Well, first I'll remind everybody that you always call me Little Kevin Bannerman, and we're so proud of the fact that I actually found a way into the industry. I had my name on a door once. I remember you being so surprised. Little Kevin Bannerman has his name on the door. I worked on probably the thing I'm most proud of is Anastasia, the animated musical, which I developed and hired the songwriters and the writers for and everything, and it was a production on that.
So what was your role on that?
So I was a studio executive, so I was in charge of production. So I actually originated the idea. I brought it to the studio. And in fact, it's funny, Diane, I just got contacted by a theater, like a movie theater chain, a little kind of art house chain in Omaha, and they're screening Anastasia on December 30th. They just did a 30-minute interview with me that's going to run in the theaters and be on their social media, and then I'm doing a little minute-long introduction right before the movie starts to thank them for coming and stuff. So that's really cool. And I worked on Lion King. I hired the writers for Lion King and worked on story development. Pocahontas, the same thing. Ice Age, I created the story and developed that, and oversaw all the writers, production stuff. Ever After, the Drew Barrymore movie, same thing. So some good credits, and then I went independent and did some stuff, and then I moved over on to the education side.
Moved on to what?
The education side of things, and
Oh, okay.
mainly in career guidance and advising and counseling and stuff. Program development.
Boy, that's wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah, but it was such a thrill when Diane came to my office at MGM, and she was just like, oh, Little Kevin Bannerman has his name on the door. Got such a kick out of it.
Oh, that's great.
Lori, your idea of having another Zoom in June, we can have it like a half birthday for Diane.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be Diane's half birthday. So you get to celebrate your birthday twice a year, Diane.
That's right. We get caught up on all the birthdays that we haven't celebrated.
Linda, what are you munching on?
No, I'm taking my vitamins.
Well, good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, taking my vitamins. Yeah. It's so good to see you and all of your family. Nice.
You've seen some of them, I think, Linda, when we kind of showed up at the apartment, at the condo.
Right. Right. So it's you are truly loved by many, many people.
Yep.
Yes, Diane.
Very true.
Many, many people. And I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go downstairs and finish my clothes. So go to the laundry room. So anyway, Diane, I'll be in touch. I'll be in touch with Lori, and I'm gonna make my way up that way sooner than later.
Good.
So you take care, and I'm so glad you're doing well. You look really good.
Thank you.
And I miss you, and I love you. And I will tell everybody here that you know that I got a chance to see you and talk with you. And they all still give their regards. So you just take care, and we'll see you again soon. Thank
Good.
you so much, Lori.
Oh, you're welcome. So good to see
Okay.
you.
Bye, everybody. Happy holidays, too.
Yeah.
Not only happy birthday, happy holidays.
Thanks, Lori, for putting this together. Too bad we can't enjoy the cake with you.
I know. I would pass some to
No,
the
that's,
screen.
yeah, that's less sugar in my body. That's okay. Okay, bye, Diane and Lori and family and everyone else. Happy birthday. We love you.
Bye, Miriam. Thank you. Come soon.
Yes.
Hi, Diane. So wonderful to see you, and thank you, Lori and Tim, for putting this together. It's really amazing. I'm so
Yeah.
happy to be on the invite list.
So good to meet you, and thank you for coming and honoring Diane.
Oh, my pleasure.
Mm.
It can't be enough of honoring Diane.
Aw.
All right, I'll see you all later. Diane, I will see you. I will have a margarita with you.
Yay, I can't wait.
All right, thanks so much. Take care. I love you so much.
Goodbye.
Time for me to get going too, but I wanted to say goodbye and say thank you, Lori, Tim. It's so good to see you both as well. And
Yeah.
so it's just lovely to see all of you. And I'm just so excited, Diane. You just seem like you're healthy and happy, and just makes me very happy to see you doing so well. So, and I don't know when I'm going to get to California next, but definitely if next time I do, I'll try and make it down to SoCal. So, we'll see when I can get that figured out. But
In the meantime, I'll see when I can get up to you too.
that would be amazing. I would love to show it off to you. We do love our new home here too.
I would love that too.
Yeah, it would be wonderful. And we're starting to have some real weather, not quite yet, but a little bit. We had some snow and then it melted. So,
Snow does that.
yeah, it does. It does. But you have a very happy rest of your day and enjoy that cake, okay?
Yeah, I don't think there's too much left of it, but I will.
Is it already gone? Oh, well, we make sure you get a piece. You've been too busy visiting.
I think I got my fill anyway.
Good. Good. All right. Well, love you, and I look forward to the next one of these.
Good. Me too.
See you soon.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, Joey showed up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes, Joey showed up. Sorry.
Look at that.
Joey,
Hi, happy birthday. How are you?
I'm fine. If I
Good.
saw you walking down the street, I'm not sure I'd recognize you.
Yeah, I'm too old. It's all the gray hair. Sorry, I have dogs barking in the background. Sorry if you heard that.
No, that's wonderful. How many dogs do you have?
We have two. And they're very small and very loud.
How did
What have you got?
Oh, I was gonna say, how'd the thing with Kylie go?
Oh, it went well. It was a really cool experience. And we'll see what comes of it, but it was a really great opportunity.
Wonderful.
Yeah, very excited.
It wasn't, oh, what's the show with Simon Cowell?
No, actually. It was with a guy who saw her online doing some of her music stuff, singing some songs, and reached out and wanted to see if we could talk about if she thought about, music as a career.
Huh. Ooh.
Yeah. So it was a cool thing, and he's based in Christian music, so it was kind of a good opportunity to meet somebody who shares a faith, who might be able to give us some information. So it was great. So we got back late last night, so still recovering from the East Coast trip.
Wow. Cool.
It's hard to compute seeing you all grown up.
Don't worry, I still don't feel all grown up.
I have a Messiah sing-along this afternoon, so I need to get going.
That sounds fun.
So thank you, Lori, for arranging all of this, and happy birthday, Diane, and I love you.
I love you too, and I look forward to spending time with you.
Yeah, I want to go to that Mexican restaurant.
So Daphne and I have been kind of chatting that you guys used to get together for your birthdays. So after Christmas, she's going to come out, and hoping that you would come out, and we could go to Monte Pancho.
You're talking to Joey?
No, I'm actually talking to Lois.
Oh, okay.
Sounds great. I would love that.
Well, let's set a date soon, and then invite Joey, and then invite Colby, and then invite everybody whose name is up there.
Okay. We'll see you then. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I believe it's time for me to go as well, but I'm so happy I got to see you, Miss Simons. Happy birthday.
Nico's talking.
Thank you so much for coming to my birthday party.
Of course, I would not have missed it for the world. I'm so happy I got to see you again.
Thank you.
Love you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Nico. Thank you for coming. Diane,
Thank
are you
you,
wearing
Laura.
out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Diane's wearing out. So we're gonna close it down and thank everybody who's left for showing up, and wish her a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Love you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Say happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I think it's only us left, right?
I think so. So let's hang up.
You love me.